And we are live. Yay! Hi, Meryl.
Hi, how are you,
Good,
Alberta?
good. Good morning from my side.
Good
Um,
from mine.
Good evening, yeah, from your side. How do we call where you are at? Is it in Illinois?
It's
Illinois?
Illinois.
Illinois,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
That's beautiful. I learned that suburb. Is it a suburb?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just learned that. America is so big, so
I
I
know.
just learned it from you. And one of the things good about this business is we keep learning. So, anyway, thank you so much for coming on board and having this time um, to share a little bit about yourself and your journey on both our business pages. Good morning, everyone. Good day, or good afternoon, or good night, wherever which part of the world you are. And today, this morning, Melbourne time, I've got an afternoon time in US. I've got an amazing business owner here, all the way from USA. And her name is Myrell, as you can see on the screen. um, I never knew Myrell before, but through this online business and community, we got to meet a lot of amazing people. And she will tell us a little bit about herself first. I'll get you to introduce yourself, Myrell, and thank you so much for meeting you here as well.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate it's my honor to be on your page and the time that you've given me. Appreciate it, very much. Well, my
Thank you.
name is Myrell, and I'm actually a doctor of physical therapy. I'm from Illinois, USA. I'm actually half of Jay and Myrell. So my husband is my co owner of this business. As a doctor of physical therapy, I've worked in different areas, and time just comes, and it's just hard when you keep doing what you're doing. You look forward to the future. But anyway, I'm a wife, and I'm a mom of two kids, 19 and 9. Now, my 19-year
Wow.
old daughter is already, she's in the army. So she's in
Wow.
the Eastern Europe, and then my 9-year-old is with us. So at least I still have a little child that I can make up with too.
I can resonate with you, sis, because I've got a 3 year old and a 14 year old and a
Oh,
16 year
that's
old. So
11 years.
I had like 9, 10 year gap. So at least the little one will be still around me when
True,
as they grow. And that's one of the big things I love about this business, because it has given me this opportunity to be with my teenage two
true.
boys before they become adults.
Yes.
And yeah, I resonate with you. Thank you, sister. And how did you find this business?
So the same as everyone, I think. Like I was scrolling one time, with the pandemic, and there were a lot of changes in the USA when it comes to healthcare. So I was
Okay,
scrolling, and I'm like, let me try to find something. We were in some business that we called in the past, and
okay,
I really didn't like it because it was like door to door calling people. It was so awkward. So I'm like, let me try to see if there's something else that we can do. And I saw the ad there, and
yeah.
it says, watch the webinar. So I'm like, I did. And like, I was totally, sold. I'm like, this is the real deal. So then we register, and then the rest is history.
Wow, that's beautiful, and I can resonate as well because I'm a healthcare worker as well here in Australia. So the pandemic has really hit us that time as well. I became a business owner, and that's one of the things that pushed me too, because we had so many changes here as well, and
Yeah.
and within our work, and we were like the icon, people
Yeah,
needed us, and we were the face of. And I said, no, I have to put my family first,
true.
foremost. Then I have to make a decision here. So that's one of one of my turning points that really pushed me hard as well, into searching and looking for something online as well. And the other like COVID is still here. The pandemic is still here. It hasn't, and things will never change since. So we just have to keep up with it. So, but I'm grateful that I've got an online, something that I'm doing as a side hustle while, still helping people on the ground.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's very true. And what's your biggest why? Probably you said it before, but I want you to elaborate on what's your biggest why in searching or yeah, having an online business.
Yeah, actually, my biggest why, my eye opener actually was when my daughter joined the military. I was
Okay.
thinking, like, my goodness, years flew by so fast that I didn't even think I had a lot of time that I gave her. I was just working and working and working, um, treating patients on the laptop because I was a director of rehab in the past. Like, I just
Okay. Yeah,
changed to a full-time physical therapist November last year. So it was 8 years of being a director of rehab, and
that's a
I,
really demanding
yeah,
demanding area. Yeah,
mentally, physically, and I'm like,
you'll be
I
drained.
yeah, I thought, I'm like, I should be spending more time with my child, and it was
Yeah,
an eye opener. I'm like, I have to find something that I know I could stay. It could still run in the background because then
yeah,
I will be able to do my job still because I love being a physical therapist. So I
yeah,
said, with having a 9 year old, at least I can make up for it. So I'm like, that was my biggest why.
yeah.
It's for my family, the future, my child. It's like for family. So,
And I can resonate because I've got these two teenagers,
yeah,
which I see that because I came to Australia 11 years ago to study, and I wanted to come and upgrade my accounting background.
yeah,
So when I came here, life was totally a what will I say, a learning, learning.
yeah,
You get the feeling when you move from your country
yeah.
to another country, it's an eye opener and a big challenge and struggle. So I didn't know that I didn't expect that I would come across this because I used to work in one of the um, accounting firms in Papua New Guinea. And when I came here, I thought, okay, well, studying, I may as well work, in an accounting firm as well.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the same because I had my two boys. The one was just 1 year old, and the other one was going 3. And I was like, how can I work with these two little, boys?
I
And
know.
so my husband was doing fly in, fly out at one of the mining sites in Papua New Guinea. So he thought that he was just coming to come and leave the two boys with me while I study. One of his breaks, 28, 28, they do fly in 28. And then we realized that we struggled because we didn't have families here. We were the only family. Back home was totally different because we had support from our extended families, but not in Australia. So we had to be forced to put them to childcare. So when I had this little one, I said things have to change. I have to change because I even sent my two boys back home
Oh
because I
my.
couldn't cope with childcare,
Yeah.
and they were two, and I used to put them even after school care or before school care,
Mm-hmm.
and times two is you would imagine. So that's when I was planning to have a third one. I said, no, things have to change. I don't want to go through the same experience that I had. I have to change it. I have to
Yeah.
find something that I could do around him, and I have to look after this child, and and enjoy that motherhood, or yeah, the feeling of being with your children and grow with them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I can relate to that because my husband and I were originally from the Philippines. So we came
Okay.
to the US 12 years ago, and it was
Wow. Okay.
different culture, different, it's just
Yeah.
all different. Yeah,
It's
we
like
have,
culture shock.
yes, and we have helpers in the Philippines too, like people who can, someone who can
Yeah,
help us with household chores and kids. But here we do everything.
we do everything. Even the first thing that I saw as well is refueling the car. You know, when we go to the Sevo,
Yeah.
back home we have people that do that for us. You just sit in the car and refuel. In here, you have to get out of the car and go refuel, and that's one of the things that okay, we have to do everything ourselves,
Wow.
not like back home. So, yeah, moving and to those that are watching us, if you're an immigrant or if you've moved countries, I believe you would, our story would resonate with you because we have a lot of challenges with our profession, our work wise, even the culture, the living standard, even it's very high in countries like Australia and USA. So we have to really work and do double jobs. That's what we
That's very true. Here, my
back home.
yeah,
At home, we were just doing one job, and then when we came here, life was fast, and we couldn't even cope up with bills. So we had to start looking for a second income stream, and it went on for a while, and I can't keep up with that, especially growing old as well. You need to look after your health,
true.
and yeah, that's one of the things that really pushed me as well to search online until I found this amazing business that I am now enjoying, and I'm just grateful.
Yeah. Well, same
Yeah.
here. Like, I am grateful because I never thought there would be a legitimate online business because there are so many,
Yes.
scams, and
Scams.
like I never thought I would find something like this is real because there's so many things that's flying around, and when you look deeply, you're like, oh my gosh, this is not true. So yeah, so I'm grateful that have this business, and I'm glad that my husband also is on my side because
Yes.
he started to be like, oh my gosh, here you are again searching, and then up with something that's not true, and you'll be scammed. And I'm like, no, this is true this time.
And yeah, I am as well in the same shoes because when I started this, my husband was asking, "Are you sure you're doing the right thing? Are you sure this is because we have to make a decision around our financial situation?" So I said, "Look, this feels and I can feel it, and in my instinct, this is mine.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
let me try it. If it doesn't work, then." You know, I'll be the one to take on that whatever blame it is. But you know, as I was doing it, I could feel that this was the right decision and the right business for me.
mm.
When I joined, and I'm just 2 years now. Today is my 2 year anniversary,
Congratulations,
and
anniversary.
I've looked back. Thank you so much. I've looked back at the period of time. It looks like very short. It's just like yesterday I became a business owner, but I've changed a lot in terms of growth, personal growth. That's one of the things that made me see the difference prior to this business. Also the confidence. I'm not a person that comes online, and I'm a very soft voice, and I'm quiet. That's what I learned. A lot of people say Alberta doesn't talk a lot. She just watches. And now this business has really changed me. And now maybe I'm the most talkative person.
A lot of
and
people who knows you might must have already observed that too.
pardon?
A lot of people who knows you must have observed that too. The
Yes,
growth that
yeah,
you had, the personal
yeah.
growth. So
They've seen me. I've grown, and I believe that I see myself that way as well, and I can feel it as well. So whether they see it or not, but for me, I feel that I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the thing. And I've got the third question for you, sister. And to those that are watching us, we learn a lot from us because we are just doing a one-on-one chat so we can let you know that this is an amazing opportunity that any healthcare professional or whatever profession you are can be part of. We're in this amazing community of more than 121,000. I believe
Yes.
by end of this week we will be 122,000, and that's how the number is growing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what number will be by end of the year.
I know because you know what? When I first joined this business, the community was only 80,000. So I
80.
believe 80, yes,
Ho-
80. I'm like, oh my goodness.
that's
Yeah.
are you 2 years already?
Um, almost a year
Almost.
and a half. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I joined when we were 876, I believe. Yeah,
So 18,
76,000.
18 months.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I joined when we were 76. That was 2 years ago. And just, today we are 121. And I believe by end of the week, we will reach 122,000. Because I keep seeing new people joining like every day. We've got people coming on board. And this is something that is mind blowing. If we were a scam or if we were a pyramid scheme, I don't think it would have lasted. We'll have,
Yeah. I don't
got
think so. Yes.
yeah. And that's something we like to educate others on it as well. That we this is not a get rich quick scheme or a pyramid, or you may be thinking that you will come in and receive payments or start earning. No, you have to put in the effort. It's a business. It's a
Mm-hmm.
digital business. You have to put the work in, the effort in, and that's what we are doing, and we can see the success. If you're just coming on and slipping, you will not get any result.
So
Yeah, so I've got the a question for you, Sis Myrell. Were you a tech savvy when you became a digital business owner?
my goodness, I would say no because my sister was the one who created my Facebook account years ago, and then my daughter was the one who created my Snapchat. I really don't know what to click and cut and paste or whatever. So this is actually one of the reasons too why I love this business, because it has step by step video based training. Like you can never go wrong because it tells you what to do step by step. So that's one of the things, of the many things that I love about this business. It teaches me how to do things, or
I
else
know
I'll be like
it's
scrambling.
I'm like you too. When before this, I had an online shop, which I did when I was on maternity leave with my little stand. But the thing is, I'm not a tech savvy, and I was like trying to go and do study more, look for a course that would help me to build my shop properly, because I didn't have a mentor and a coach or a community to support me. And it I was thinking this will take me another 3 years to build, because I have to go and study and do technology again and learn about how to. So when I saw it had everything, the training, and then you have a mentor and coach,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so, what will I see? And the registration fees one time. The shop that I had to pay monthly fees.
Mm-hmm.
Every month I had to pay, even though my shop didn't sell anything that month, I still had to pay the monthly fees for them to manage probably the system. But here it's totally different. It's just one time for life. And that's something I always love talking about and sharing, because it's what will I say? It's totally um different to what's out there. There may be other fees that people are keep paying. And if your business is not working, how can you possibly, have more money to keep paying for that fee? People will just probably go.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. Yeah. We've got someone asking a question here, so probably we'll just answer that question. Um, he's asking it live. Gabby, how do you people earn income and do you sell anything? We get a lot of that question.
Yeah,
So,
we do.
Myrell, would you like to answer that question
Well,
first?
I would always say, as what all our digital business owners would say, we don't sell anything. The system sells for us. We really don't. So that's the good thing. Again, as I've mentioned earlier, the
Yeah,
system does that so that I
yeah,
don't have to go door to door, call my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, or whoever friends I haven't called yet to to sell them things. So yeah, this is what I really love and to share as well.
yeah.
So
Thank you for that, and I'll just add on as well. Yes, there is no selling. There's no physical selling or any selling here that we do in this digital business, but what we do is we do attraction marketing.
correct.
And attraction marketing, probably, Gabby, you can do a little bit of research about it and educate yourself. We brand ourselves and we run ads on all social media platforms like Facebook, that you're watching us now, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, all those platforms. We leverage all those. And if you are new, very new to the online space, probably it's good to watch our workshop and learn more about that. So, Gabby, I would really encourage you to go and watch our free workshop. That's why we offer it for free. It's just ending now, but you can
Yeah,
also go in and and there's one uh, we have it twice a week, every week for God knows maybe forever. So you can go and watch that free webinar. It normally happens. Australia time will be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. every Wednesday and Friday. In the US, you guys will be
it's Tuesday, Thursdays. It's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
okay. 7 p.m. US time. Okay. Yeah,
Correct.
so Australia is 10 a.m. on a Wednesday and a Friday. So we just had one, which is ending in 5 minutes. It's 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes of your time. That is free information that we give for you to go and learn about the business model of this digital business. And also, you can hear from business owners from all around the world, like us, will be sharing in the webinar as well. I came on last week. Yeah, was it last week Wednesday that I came on the webinar as well?
Yes.
So
Yeah. You learn
yeah, so it's
it.
an amazing platform that we offer you to go and watch. We offer it for free. Watch it, learn it if you haven't understood, because we were like you too. We were watching. I watched a couple of the webinars, so I could really, understand what the business was and the model. So that is how after watching the three webinars, different days, I said this was mine because I knew inside my mind and heart. So you have to know it by watching the webinar. We can't convince you. We can't tell you
Yeah.
seriously, but we can share.
And
We
also
can share. Yeah,
that's what we call informed consent. You have to
inform
make you have to research, watch the webinar so that you'll be well informed, well equipped, so that you know the decision you're making is the right decision.
Yes.
That's what we
Yeah.
did too. Like Alberta and I'm sure
Yes.
we did the same things.
Yeah. I did my due diligence.
Yes.
I did check out the business here in Australia, because Australia is very, very strict with scammers and even pyramid schemes or whatever that is. And so I did, because I worked for a couple of accounting. I did my accounting job as well, so I knew how to check businesses out and all those things. And when I saw it was legitimate, I said, "This is mine," because I've been searching for a mentor and to mentor me through. But around here, to get a personal mentor, you have to pay.
Yes.
You have to pay money for to get someone mentor you. in this program or platform we're part of, it is given for free. So
Yeah.
you'll have your mentor and coach, and that's one of the things that we love and enjoy. And it makes us achieve our dreams as well, when we have someone working beside us. Because I don't know if you can do a digital business yourself and I'll be alone. I don't know if you will succeed. But here we are looking at it, we're succeeding. We're succeeding, and that's because of what the business offers. Yeah,
Yeah. So we help each other, like we don't tear each other down. We help each other, build each other so that you have to be surrounded by like-minded people or
people.
else you won't be
Yeah,
able to make it. Like any other kind of business, there's always an up and down time, you know.
yes,
This is even better because it's online compared to like physically having a business. You have to pay rent, the bill, the electricity, the utilities. What if you're not making enough? So you're
definitely.
paying thousands of dollars here in the US and yet you're not making, any money back. At least this is online. No overhead expenses, not that much.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing.
and
Okay.
you have to be physically there as well. And then
Close
your
the
your
door.
customers are just surrounded where you are, right? If your business is traditional, but the good thing
Yes.
about the online space is you're open to the world, you
Mhm.
know? You've got customers, you don't depend on family and friends, you don't need to beg people to come to your shop or come to your business where it is set up. Ours is different because it's online, and the good thing is it runs 24/7. Even when we're sleeping,
Yes.
our business is running in the background, and that's one of the things that I'm grateful for. And say, wow, if
Mm.
I had, and even in the middle of the night, we can still do go lives or do business talk. Or, yeah, for a couple of,
In a cruise, you can bring your business there or in the
uh,
mountains if you want to have vacation there.
I'm waiting for that moment. I'm waiting for that moment when I do my cruise and just bring my phone and my laptop so
Yes.
I can enjoy the holidaying with my laptop and my phone working online. How amazing is that?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's we're in a dream world, but that dream is becoming reality, seriously.
Yeah.
And that's something that a lot of people are looking for, but they don't know. And that is why we come here and we show ourselves that we're real people doing this business, this legitimate business. Now we've got the fifth income stream opened up in our business,
Mm.
and it's expanding and it's more exciting to do because
Yes.
you can see from the number of people that are jumping on board. They're just excited to go. And I've seen a couple of business owners already enjoying the cruise. Have you seen?
Yes. I'm
Oh
looking at
my
like,
God.
oh my goodness, we should be in there. We have to
I,
schedule
I
this.
I know I've seen, and even I've watched Ivan, I believe I from the UK.
Ah,
Oh my gosh. He was traveling to Hawaii from Vancouver with his phone working. I said, how amazing is that?
yeah. It's like
And I was,
office there.
pardon?
Having your office there. Not
I
that
know.
desk and chair and in a small room, isolated.
reading your
Yeah.
inspiring books and reading about a lot of successful people that have succeeded. They've done this. And
Mm.
so we can see there are very successful people who are us at now. We're doing that as well. So how can we possibly become part of us? Just how can the people that are watching us or maybe watching this replay, how can they be part of this amazing online opportunity?
So we will just invite you to register online. You can see our websites over here, like on Alberta's screen. That would be her website, and this would be my website over here. Register and then just watch the webinar. If you don't, because of time constraints, or we have different time zones. This is global. So what you can do
Make
is,
it big a bit so they can see. Yeah.
and then if you can't watch it, we can send you the link for the replay, but you have to register. And then the next step, we will let you know once you've registered, and we'll see. We are here to help you. That's our main goal, to help other people to experience this awesome opportunity that we have. That's our main goal.
Thank you, sis. Yes.
Awesome.
And to add on, whatever dream or goal you have, or probably you've been building someone else's dream for so
Yeah.
many years, it would be better to start building your own and making use of the internet, because that's the way forward now, technology. And we've seen the pandemic has hit. It has affected the world, not just, Melbourne only or USA. No, it has affected the world.
Yes.
We've also we've also seen now there's inflation. There's inflation. A lot of things are going up. Prices, fuel. You've seen it. Fuel. A lot of people don't. They hesitate to go to the fuel station to refuel because the fuel has really gone skyrocketed. So that is why we're building this business, so it can help us with whatever, help us with our we still have our profession. We love our job. We're already helping people there, but we also can help ourselves, and then we can walk towards, financial freedom and time freedom for ourselves, so we can have more quality time with our family. So that's the main goal for us, and this business works because we support and we just help everyone. Every one of us, we support, we don't compete. And when you come, we welcome you with open arms, and we all work together towards our individual goals. So with that, thank you so much, Myrell, for coming
Oh,
here, for your time, for having time to come and share. And I will see you on our next live, yeah?
yes. Thank you very
Yeah,
much, Alberta. And then it would be an honor to have you on my business page as well. I would like to
definitely.
say my last word, or my last statement is, if you change nothing, nothing will change.
Nothing
Well,
will change. Definitely. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful one. So, with that, thank you so much. Let's just acknowledge people that are watching us quickly before we say bye. That's Rox, watching from Papua New Guinea, PNG. Thank you, Rox.
thanks, Rox.
And that was Gabby. We answered your question. Hopefully, you got some answers from us and you got value out of this. That's Molong
Bye.
saying, watching from
Thank you.
Kimbe, Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Molong. Soon to be a business owner. Yeah. She's
Oh,
saying, congratulations, Albert, on your second year. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful too. Thank you. It's been an amazing journey. And Adas, he's saying, morning, Alberta, looking good and watching at Lihir Island from my break in Rabaul. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Adas. He's on a flying flight, I believe. And Rolanka, is it? Rolanka, watching from Vanuatu.
oh,
Wow.
thanks.
Thank you, Rolanka. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you got some value and educated yourself as well with our Go Live with Dan. We will see you guys later on the inside. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye from Melbourne.
Bye from Illinois, USA.
Yay.